Hi everybody, it's Cheryl again from Ambience Beauty Salon. Thank you for joining me for this little tutorial today. So we're going to do Tired Eyes Revival. So this has been requested. I think everyone's habits have changed, routines have changed. We're not sleeping the same. I'm certainly feeling it now, a few weeks into lockdown. And I just wanted to show you what you can do at home to help revive those eyes a bit, especially if you've been working very hard. Some of the key workers, NHS, thank you very much. Keep up the great work. So hopefully you'll benefit from some of these tips in here, and you can do that at home before we can get you back into the salon again and enjoy some of our wonderful facials and body treatments using the products I've got in front of me, which I've brought with me. So the Made for Life range here is what a professional range that we use and in the salon. Absolutely beautiful, all handmade for you in Cornwall still. Organic, certified, Soil Association, absolutely stunning, beautiful, fragrant products that don't only just smell great, they're actually really good for your skin, really kind, really gentle, safe for everybody to use on here, and we absolutely love them. And I know a lot of you have already experienced these in the salon, and they are really, really nice to work with. So the first product here is the Lavender Spritz. So I'm using this as my natural sanitizer product. If you've got a hand sanitizer, then that's fine. Just make sure, obviously, before you do anything, your hands are nice and clean. So this is a beautiful lavender-based product, and I'm going to spray my hands with that. And then you can inhale all the lavender as well from there. So that's just all the lavender that's been distilled from the process of making all these beautiful products in front of me. Then we've got the Daily Radiance Facial Cleansing Balm. So this is safe enough to use on the eyes and the face. And this is based on jojoba, calendula and clary sage. It's quite a solid balm, as you can see in there, but when you warm it in the hands, it emulsifies into a beautiful, beautiful oil, and that will just soften and spread. Really glides onto the skin super, super easily. It dissolves any makeup, even mascara. You can use it on all the eye area as well as the whole face and neck. Bring it all around to the décolleté area as well. Brilliant at softening and breaking down all those oils and cleansing and dissolving. It's quite anti-inflammatory as well. So again, if your eyes are a little bit tired and puffy, I think mine look like that today. I've had a busy day. Trying to do as much in the salon behind the scenes as I can for you all. So this is a beautiful product. You know, it just feels good. It just smells amazing. You do kind of look forward to using it. Then I've got the Rejuvenating Oil, Daily Rejuvenating Face Oil. This is based on vanilla and jojoba oils again. So, and rosebuds. So an amazing little combination of products there to hydrate. Again, all completely pure and safe to use all around the eye area where we're going to work on today. So you don't have any fear with these products, that they're all very, very safe to use on that particular area of the skin, which is much more thinner and much more, needs a lot more care on there. Then we've got the Clarifying Refreshing Toner on the end here. So this can double up as a toner all over the face, but you can also use it on cotton pads, just the little round discs here, as a compress. So you can spritz it on there and rest it on as well. So a nice combination of way to use that if you really were quite puffy and congested. Again, that will really help to take all that down. So this is again based on all the floral waters that are distilled and everything. So at Made for Life, they reuse and recycle and as much as they can. There's very minimal waste that goes on over down in Cornwall to get these products out to you in their pure state as they are. So your toner again is lavender, chamomile and sage water based as well. So lots of soothing, anti-inflammatory, healing ingredients in all of these wonderful, wonderful products on there. So one thing to remember with Made for Life, little goes a long way. These products are of such high quality that you need very small amounts to get the same results. So it can take a little bit of getting used to. You want to just use as tiny amounts, and you'll probably find to start with you'll use too much. So you'll get used to the hang of that. The more you use them at home, you'll understand that the quantities that you need in there. All right. So I'm going to do it in real time, so you can hopefully find somewhere restful, relaxing, in the bathroom, lock the doors, get some candles on, and just enjoy a bit of time out for you. Okay, so let's get started. So the first step is obviously to cleanse our hands. So I'm just spraying my lavender spritz on my hair. Okay, so this is wonderful. So you can use that. I'm going to do some mindful breathing to start with, which just gets you from the transition from being busy, rushing around, sorting the children, working, and then you can come in and you can't just go right straight into this treatment. You need to just give yourself that little transition. But I've also brought the Tisserand Lavender Essential Oil in here, which I'm going to use as well. I'm just going to put a couple of drops neat into my hands, because lavender and tea tree are probably the only few oils that you can actually use neat. So rub them together. Okay, now there's only a little drop on there. All right, so the best thing is to close your eyes, and I want you to take some nice deep breaths in and out, so breathing in and then breathing out for 5 at a time. So I'm not going to talk you through it because I want you to try and relax into that as well. So I like to cover my eyes with this and then just hold them and the hands as close as you can to your face. Close the eyes, deep breath in for me. And then breathe out. And deep breath in again for me. And breathe out. And deep breath in once more. And breathe out. Okay, so you should have inhaled all that beautiful aroma of the oils. You should already be feeling much calmer. So trying to breathe in for 5 and out for 5 in a nice, slow, controlled pace will really help get you in that much calmer mood. Okay, so I'm going to cleanse my eyes first with the daily cleansing balm. So I'm going to take a small amount out, tiny, yeah, a pea, less than a pea you'll need for that. All right, so I'm going to use my middle or ring fingers on here. I'm going to take a small amount and support, and then just gentle circles cleansing over the eye area, right over to the brow line, and then you can brush that down your lashes to take off any mascara, and then go underneath, and then a little circle up over the brow if you've been using any brow products today, and then nice gentle circles, and then again down and over, nice and gentle. You're not pressing too deep, you're just keeping it nice and gentle on there. Okay, so with your cotton pad, nice just damp on here, you can press and press and just let that break down and dissolve. Don't rub. You want to be able to remove that in one sweep to take everything off, and then use the other side and just make sure everything is super clean. Perfect. And then you see we've still got loads of product left on there, and support again. Now I'm going to use my same hand. In fact, I'm going to swap just so you can see better. So again, gentle circles, that ring finger, And then you go up and around, over the eyelid, and then brush down onto your lashes. And then underneath. And then nice big circles. And brush down over the brow. And finish. Clean little pad. Can support. Press. Rather than over rubbing, you want to keep that eye area as safe as possible. It's very delicate. The skin is much thinner there than the rest of the face, so we just need to respect that when we're working. Okay, so that's the eye cleanse done. Brilliant. So I'm going to take another small amount of product. Again, you don't need a lot. So again, a 10p this time. Now, in the salon, we're a little bit more generous with this because we give you a beautiful long massage all around the neck, the shoulder area. Absolutely stunning. So product in, massage it through, like I said earlier, into that balm consistency. So it's more like an oil. I don't know if you can see that with the lighting in here. Okay, and then I'm going to cleanse my whole face. I know we're focusing on the eyes, but I just want you to make sure that everywhere has got a nice thorough cleanse. Okay, again, sweeping moves, nice and gentle, little circles, get all around, circle around the eye, forehead. Okay. So you can either use more damp cotton pads if you've got these, and we just rinse them with water. We rinse them out so they're just normal cold water. Little trick we have in the salon is we have towel caddies, but you can, if you've got a slow cooker at home, you can use a slow cooker. You've probably saw it in the picture earlier. And then we just use a small towel or a face flannel and wring them all out and then leave them in there to dry. So I've got one that I've been cooking earlier. So this just feels really nice. So it's just a hot towel. So you can probably see some steam coming off of there. Okay. So again, you can put some essential oils in here if you need to. So in the salon, we wrap you up in this and it just feels really amazing. But this is the best way, that warm, damp towel to take off any of that cleansing balm. So I'm going to do it a little bit different because it's at home and it's just you. So you can almost press it under the chin, okay, and then press it over and just let that heat cleanse and revive everything on there. Okay, so take a clean piece and you can wipe, and then take another clean piece and you can wipe all your makeup off that way. Forehead, and then you can just keep taking a clean section of your towel and remove. Okay. So that should feel nice and fresh. Okay. So I'm going to use dry cotton wool this time, and just to tone that all off of the skin. If you're wearing a lot of makeup, you can do a second cleanse if you wanted to repeat the whole process with your daily cleansing balm and do that for a second time. So if you felt you needed that, I think a lot of us are probably not wearing a lot of makeup compared to what we used to. Feel free to repeat that all again for that second one. So I've used the clarifying toner on here, on the pads. And I'm just going to press on the temples because it's quite cooling after the lovely hot towels. And then you can just wipe this off like so. All over. So up and out. Try and work and go up on your neck area there. Okay. So that should be feeling all nice and fresh and ready. Okay. So now comes the good bit with the oil. So if you I'm going to use this all over my face and neck as well, because I'm just going to leave that on and then I'm done tonight. That's my routine. I can just let this absorb into the skin and then go to bed. So you can see these have got a little pipette in here, so it's great. You don't have to worry about fingers in pots, and make sure your products are nice and clean. All right, so just make sure you when you squeeze the lid down, release it in the product and it will pick it all up into your pipette. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to use about 10 drops. You can always add more if you need it to. So into the palms again. And I just love the smell of this. The vanilla is just really calming. Okay, so I'm going to work this everywhere because, like I said, I'm going to have that. It's going to be my little treatment for tonight. Okay, so make sure it's everywhere, in the back of the hands. So we should have a nice consistency on there. It should feel quite hydrated, not heavy or too much. So 10 drops should cover the whole face and neck. If you are just concentrating on your eye area, 3 to 4 drops, that's all you'd need. But it is quite nice. You should cleanse and you've got everything ready just to do that all over the face. Okay, so the steps you can follow, just for those trying to wake up, and we're just focusing on the eyes today. All right, on there. So again, the first thing, ring finger or your middle finger are a bit gentler than your first fingers. So any work around the eyes, try and use those fingers. Okay, so starting at your temples, come around and up and around and up. And I'm going to repeat each of these moves 3 times for you. Okay, so the second move, I'm going to do the same, but I'm just going to be stopping and pressing as I go around on the eye area there. So we're working into that socket line, so around that orbital bone, around where it still feels quite firm. You don't want to be too close to the eye, so you just want to use little gentle pressure just to feel that working and waking up all your drainage system in the eyes, just to get everything kick-start. Okay, so again, 3 of those, and you can press as you come around. So another nice little move that we would do when you're coming in is the pinch. So take thumb and that ring finger and just press and pinch and lift over the brow bone. And repeat that one 3 times. This is a really nice one if you're feeling a bit frowny and you want to relax all those muscles on the top of there. Okay, so the next thing is, I'm going to call it the flat finger lift. So again, using the whole flat, work up from that brow to the forehead. Okay, so again, you can go 3 on each side, just working your way all across, up to the forehead, and that's going to help lift and take any stress away from your forehead. Okay. So then I'm going to do just some drainage for under the eye. So I'm using 2 fingers for this, and I'm just pressing and waving almost up and out to the temples. And then come in and repeat. Okay, so not too much pressure here. You want to just let the drainage happen. You don't want to close down completely that process. You just want to help the body eliminate all those puffiness, tiredness and toxins and everything around from there. Okay, I'll just show you once more that wavy, pumpy action that we're doing. So don't worry if these feel quite weird to start with. You'll get, the more you do them in your hands, you'll get used to those. So I'm just going to do some pressure points next. So I'm going to bring my ring fingers again, press on that outer corner just before you can feel it going into the socket. There's almost a little dip you can feel, and you want 3 little gentle circles. Okay, and then come up to the centre, and then 1, 2, 3. Bring the other eye together right on the start of your eyebrow. 1, 2, 3. And then out to the edge of your eyebrow, not quite in the temple, just more on that bow. 1, 2, 3. And then just circle around to finish again. And then a little move that I like to always finish off is massaging the third eye. So 3 big circles just on the centre, just to massage off. A little bit of pressure and release. Okay, just like that. So you can work the rest of the product in, and always out and slightly up, but down onto the side to work with the lymphatic system as well. Onto the neck, you can do some little corporate little necks massages, and that you can finish on. If you had a little bit more time and you wanted a little bit more of a relaxation, if you're sat in the bath, for example, some damp pads again, and some more spritz of the toner, and then you can rest these on like so, and leave those for a good sort of 5 to 10 minutes. Let all that calendula and the sage water, all those antioxidants, those decongesting properties in there just really help to calm and soothe. Okay, and then you can rest, relax, and then when it's time, just gently wipe away. You don't want to take off too much of that oil because you're going to leave that on all night. Beautiful. Hopefully that's helped some of you. Any questions, any feedback, then email me or put any comments down below. And if you want any information about the products that we use, do get in touch. We have these available to buy. They do a discovery kit where you have 5 of the skincare products in there in a little travel box. And that's really nice to get you started with. Try every single product they do for the skincare for the face on those. So they are available in our little shop that's now open and linked onto our website. So hope you like that, and let me know, keep those feedbacks coming on other little tutorials you'd like to help with at home, and stay safe, stay beautiful, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care.